Hi, thank you for joining me once again for another session of Novo. Before we get into gameplay, one thing I actually want to do is I want to thank Shark Bomb for this game. Once again, I enjoy this game and that's why I'm back here again. Let's get into some gameplay. So, we have one more session, well, one more district to finish off, and it's this little area called Wemund. Let me bring up the camera here. Okay, here is Wemund. So previously they had split from this state once called Arcton, which was a big state. I can't remember why the split happened, or what instigated this. The only problem with the way I'm doing things, once again, as I'm going back and forwards, I'm improving the way that I am going about things, and obviously that has to do with notes and just tidying bits and pieces up. So let's go back to Wemund and let's find a reason why Wemund breaks away. So if we go back to our trusty D6s, let's change our screen here. Let's go to our 3D6 and let's hit start and stop. 623. So back to Novo, and we're going to go to our prompt 623. Oh, 623. Turbulent weather. Storms can bring disaster and inspire architecture. And inspire architecture. Lightning can burn towers and provide energy. How do people emerge after this phenomenon? Let's take a look at our numbers again, as I usually do. Let's rearrange it. Let's let's start with the 2 this time. Let's go 263. Let's see what that also brings up. One of the things I talked about before too is sometimes I'll look at a prompt and think about an area and think, does that prompt work for this? So alright, let's go to 263. Let's take a look and see what this offers. 263. Oh. 263. Now this is more fitting. An intimidating neighbour. In this new village, we'll put district. Is this a new village or a military outpost? What makes them so threatening? What are their plans? Well, that's really interesting too, because on my previous sets of notes, let me bring this back up here, I've written Wemund formed militarized family land. So alright, so the people of Arcton, it must have been like a formal vote put through to the people to say, do we agree to the split happening? The vote was no, so obviously they didn't want this to happen, but I'd say the family made it happen. So what were the reasons that the family made it happen? Let's go to our game icons. Oh. Now let's see. Let me show this here. Let's go random icon. Abstract icon. There's no other previous notes. So possibly an abstract reason, something that doesn't make sense to the people of Arcton. Bottle vapors icon. Unless it's a nice perfume, breathing these fumes could lead to unexpected effects. Then that gets back to our previous prompt too, where they talked about that is something happening in this land that is causing pollution or some other harm. Bottle vapors icon, unless it's a nice perfume, breathing these fumes could lead to unexpected effects. So what's happening here in Wemund? I wonder... Alright, so here is thinking out loud. In this area, Aramore has become known for... It was previously known for... What was that, Longdale? One of these areas here, I forget which one, I'm pretty sure it was Aramore at one stage was starting to develop industrialization in medical research. I wonder if Wemund, in order to get the local government, the local district, whoever's in charge of it, maybe they've had this industry that was going along that was making various medicines and producing environmental, I guess, producing scents that were very foul and off-putting and may have had further ramifications in the way of the people complaining about it. So I wonder if they've said to Wemund, we will give you money to help you with your breakaway state, but we actually want to put, once again, and I've said it before, if you're here for the cartography, so I'm just trying to think while, so there's going to be smoke coming out of these smokestacks. I do simple drawing, I do very simple scribbles, and it works for me, and that's all that matters, and you understand what I'm talking about as well. Okay, so let's do that. So let's go our state of Wemund, so let's go 33 Wemund. The deal has been struck between the district, the district government, and let me make sure I'm spelling this right, Aramore, to utilise Wemund land for company's based in Armore. This money will help fund the breakaway state. Help fund the breakaway state. State, but at a costly price. Fumes released from industrial complexes may be hazardous. What do we think of that? Let's come back. Let's come back to our sorry, so we said 263, an intimidating neighbour. Well, I guess they do become an intimidating neighbour because of there's obviously got to also be concerns how this is affecting the people of Arcton and what's being developed here. Maybe there's rumours circulating that it has to do with weapons or some form of militarisation, as the family that control this area were previously known for sort of going into. I've created a bit of a dark world here, and I don't intentionally mean to do it. It's just the way that things are working out. Let's see what happens. So, but we have Wemund in the book. So let's come here down to the bottom. Let's finish off Wemund by going industrialisation. On Wemund land. May contribute to an environmental disaster. Beautiful. Okay, so that's the second run through of all the 33 districts. The second one I've done, and we're ready to move on to the third. So in the next video when I come back, we're going to be kicking off right at the top, and let's see how Arcton react to what's happening. Actually, that's a very interesting sort of synergy, isn't it? That these two breakaway states are one after the other. Thank you very much for watching my channel, and I hope you join me for the next episode. Thank you. Bye.